Hello, friends. This is Rohit Bharadwaj. Today, we are going to discuss an exciting topic. What frequency are you thinking? And this is the most important topic you're going to learn. This is the key actor techniques, which is going to change your life. The way you think, the way you change your state is the most important thing at any given time. We think that we are running our life. It's the actors which are within us is running our life. If you think about it for a second, David R. Hawkins, he came up with the frequencies. And what frequency do we need to be in? We need to be in the frequency of love or greater to be able to live life and expand ourselves to ultimate consciousness, to connect with the divine, to be enlightened. So we're going to discuss great techniques in this talk. It's going to really help you grow as you think about these things. Now, I am very much inspired by Gandhi. And when you see Ben Kingsley was asked to perform the title role in Richard Attenborough's 1982 film Gandhi, he was scared. He said, I watched 4 hours of news footage and left the cinema thinking, this is impossible. Think about what he was feeling. And he said that he is not ready to do the movie. He waited for 6 months to feel he is Gandhi. And that's the gestation period. That's the period, that's the amount of time it takes for any idea to become realized. And when it happens, he transformed into Gandhi. He not only transformed into Gandhi, he acted like Gandhi, he ate like Gandhi, he lived like Gandhi, he was personified Gandhi. And if we think about it, Stella Adler has said that the actor has to develop his body. The actor has to work on his voice. But the most important thing the actor has to work on is his mind. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And if you see, when the movie was going on, Ben Kingsley said that on any given day, because of permissions, Richie would say, you are 65 years of old today. Actually, you are 24 years old today. Actually, you are dead today. So he acted out. He felt that way and did the movie. Not only he did the movie, Gandhi went on to sweep 8 Oscars. Now, if you think about Gandhi and Ben Kingsley, he portrayed him. Now, what do we need to do? If you think about it, we are dancing to the tune of what we are imagining at any given time. We are all actors. We are acting. Right now, we are all acting our parts. Now, there is a choice to make on what person's role we are performing. What role we are performing at any given time is most important. Once we know what role it is, everything becomes very automatic. Neville Goddard has said, your imagination is you yourself, and the world as you imagine sees it is the real world. Now think about it for a second. Whatever we are imagining is coming from where? From outside sources, from TV, from news sources. And whatever is happening in the world, if that is affecting us, it's affecting us how we're going to feel, how the things are going to turn up, what we are going to do next. So as we all know, we have different ways of looking at it. The way the circumstances we thought, that's the way we started to become. Gautama Buddha has rightly said, all that we are is the result of what we have thought. If a man speaks or acts with an evil thought, pain follows him. If a man speaks or acts with the pure thought, happiness follows him like a shadow that never leaves him. So ultimately, what's the most important thing here is to feel deeply happy, happy thoughts, joyous thoughts. Neville Goddard has rightly pointed out that it is the deep feeling that matters. When we are deeply feel about what we want to become, it becomes real at that instance. Now, God says that what you feel deeply is far more important than what you are thinking. So, let's go back to the same diagram which we saw before with the ultimate consciousness and think about what do we need to pick in the person we want to become. We want to pick the feeling of love, the feeling of joy, the feeling of peace, the feeling of happiness, the feeling of enlightenment. And that is the feeling which will be with us all the time. Now, philosophers says that write a letter. How about we do one thing? Imagine the future we want to dream about. And our future self, write a letter to ourselves. What she has become in these 5 years or 10 years. What feelings are we choosing? How we are acting out in the movie. And this is the movie called life. This is the actual movie. We are living in this movie. We are acting out in this movie. We are the director. We are the actor in the same movie. Now think about this world. Below is the actual world we are living in. And above is the dream world, is our thoughts, which becomes the reality. What we need to do is we need to connect with the thoughts, with the frequency, and say to ourselves again and again, I am so happy and grateful now that the world is healthy, happy, and peaceful. And the cure for all diseases is available. And everyone is at ease. Everyone is enjoying. Everyone is peaceful. Everyone is at love and unconditional love for everybody. Now, in order to understand this, we are going to talk about another actor which I admire the most. And that actor is Aamir Khan. So let's talk about Aamir Khan for a second. Aamir Khan went through different transformations. When a Bollywood actor, Aamir Khan, commits to a movie, when he commits to the movie, he actually gets into the character. He actually starts living that character and he becomes that particular character. So we need to ask ourselves what kind of character we want, what we want to become at any given time. And he does the same thing. He understands, he feels how it needs to be done. And if you think about it, when he was making the movie Dangal, it was evident that he's portraying a former Indian amateur wrestler and coach Mahavir Singh Poka. When he did that, how did Aamir Khan, manage to slash huge 27 kgs of body mass in just 5 months? Think about it. What he would have had to do? He would have had to imagine something different. He would have to start feeling differently for different characters. What he said, Aamir Khan said, though I went through bodybuilding to get a certain look for my film, this Dangal was one of the most dramatic body transformations so far. He told Hindustan Times. The film has two phases, he said. First one, he had to put on weight. So He said, I weighed 96 kgs, about 38% of body fat. To put down the weight, what did he do? He ate samosas, vada pavs, chocolates, cakes, brownies, and other treats just to gain the weight. Then what did he do? He transformed it again. He said that I had to reduce to 9% body fat within 5 months. That was a huge task. We all face the similar kind of tasks, either in the job or in office or in business or in challenging circumstances. And why do we need to change? What do we need to do? And what did Aamir Khan did? He moved into action. He moved into action. He became an action taker. When he moved into action, he became an action taker. He actually engrossed into the character he wants to become. And that is the most important thing. What do we need to do? We need to study the character we want to become. We need to study what we want to do, achieve in our life. And then it becomes easy. The most easiest thing will happen. That transformation is all waiting for us. Everybody is ready for that. Because who is working on this script? We are the writer, we are the director, and we are the actor in this movie. So, what do we need to remind ourselves at the end? That's the call for action for everyone, including me. And Stella Adler says it beautifully. He said, life beats down and crushes the soul, and art reminds you that you have won. So, what we need to remind ourselves, we are the winner. And remind ourselves, I am the star actor in my movie. So, what we need to do is we need to start acting in this movie called life and enjoy the bliss and happiness of the character we want to achieve. Thank you.